Day number 50. Namaste Yogis. Namaste Yogis. It's Goga, kinda like yoga. 2 years in the game, 78 postures later, it is clear hip openers are the big boys or girls in yoga. From sitting ones, lunges, squats, goddesses, hamstring stretchers, including the inversions. With this foundation, I'm convinced that we are ready to take a 90-day journey towards the mother of them all. They call it Hanumasana, monkey, or as most of you know it, the splits. Enjoy the ride. So let's begin with a bit of warm-up. So butt kicks for about 30 seconds to 40 seconds. So you start running here, tapping your bum with your heels. So you're kicking your butt literally, not just figuratively. You can even quicken the steps, trying to keep the chest straight, resting the hands on the chest, and then gently stop the exercise. And then see that you can take a rest. Get a chair and then take a seat on the chair. Then we're going to do the open chain knee extension on the left side. So stretch your left leg forward, flexing your toes towards your face. We stay here for about, let's see, 30 seconds on one side, flexing those toes, trying to keep that leg straight, keep the upper body straight as much as possible. Inhaling and exhaling. When you're ready, release, so that you can switch sides. So stretch the right leg forward, pointing the toes towards your body and your face. Don't lean forward or backward in this particular routine. So you just want to keep the chest straight, neck is long, and you're just gazing forward here. Breathing in and breathing out very gently. You're not also forcing the exercise. It's just happening naturally. And then gently release. When you are ready, coming back into a normal sitting position. Whew. The next exercise we are going to do, I'm just going to take my chair back here, is going to, let's see whether we can do some side lunges. About 60 seconds. So hands on your heart center, lunge towards the left, come back to center, lunge towards the right. This is a very good stretch just to be able to get that nice hamstring stretch. Keep doing this for a while, trying to keep the upper body straight as possible. If you want to bring in a bit of challenge, you can say that you can lift the outstretched leg and say that that is something that you can do. Maybe one last time, find a lunge here, come back to center. Then when you are ready, release. Good. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to do a calf raises with splayed feet. So take your feet out like a V and then raise your heels, come down. Raise up, come down. So this is very good just to be able to work the calf muscles here. You'll actually feel that stretch on the calves as you keep coming up. Balancing on the mound or the balls of your foot like a ballerina, keeping your hands on your hips. You can even use a wall if balance is a bit of a challenge. You don't need to stress yourself so hard. Keep doing this for about 1 minute, inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you go down. Paying attention to that stretch on the calf muscles. I hope you guys have had a great week. It is day number 50. We are almost there. We are literally on the home run right about now. In the next 40 days, this will all be over. So keep coming up and down as you find that deep stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. And then when you're ready, see that you can gently stop the exercise and take a rest. So go next to a wall. I'm going to just use this pillar here and then start single leg swings on the right side. So you want to keep swinging your legs, keep your upper body straight. Oof. Feeling that nice stretch and hip opening going on there. And you want to keep the torso also elongated as much as possible as you find these single leg swings. About 15 more seconds to go. We're just doing this for about 30 seconds today. Inhaling and exhaling. keep swinging those legs, feeling that nice opening on the hips. And then gently so that you can release. Switch sides. So single leg swings on the left side. So you start swinging the left leg, finding that nice swinging of the left. Very good posture just to stretch the inner thighs and the hamstrings as well. So you want to stay with this sensation here as you keep swinging. One of the benefits I like with this challenge is how, there's a bit of range, especially when it comes to this particular routine. So who am I going to nominate for day number 50 of the challenge? Let me figure it out. So stay tuned here to find out. The next posture you're going to do, we're going to do a dynamic hamstring stretch. So you come into the set of the mat, bend your right knee slightly, and then stretch your left leg. So you lift your chest up, and then you bow forward, feeling that nice stretch on the entire left hamstring. It's as if you're kind of doing pyramid pose, but not quite. Then I can adjust even a bit here so that you can see. So you bring your torso parallel to the ground, and then you lift your chest up, feeling that stretch. The more you bring your torso down towards the ground, the more you can feel the stretch. You can even rest your hands on your left knee, keeping the right knee slightly bent. Just feel that stretch here for a bit. Inhaling and exhaling, putting that weight more towards that stretched leg. You can even keep coming up, bringing in that dynamic movement in that particular posture. Inhale as you lift up, and then exhale as you come down. Then gently release and take a switch on the sides. So you're going now to turn towards the right side. So stretch the right leg and then bend the left knee slightly. Inhale as you come up, bringing your hands to your waist. Exhale as you bow forward, bringing your torso parallel to the ground. So you can keep doing this for a while. As you open the chest, you inhale. As you come down, you exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, bow in. And as you bow in, you want to feel that weight of the torso coming nicely into the entire right leg. Feeling that nice stretch of the entire right leg hamstrings. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, open. Exhale, bow forward. Oof. We're doing this for like 1 minute on each side. So we're about like 20 seconds to go, because I've pretty much done, I think, about 30 seconds right about now. Exhale, bow forward. You want to pull your belly in as you do this. Maybe rest here the way we did it on the other side, and then stay here with your torso parallel to the ground underneath you. And then when you are ready, see whether you can gently release. Stay at the center of the mat. The next posture we're going to do, we are going to do a standing half forward fold. So bring your hands to your hips, and then with an inhale, you open your chest. With an exhale, you bow forward parallel to the ground there. This is very good to stretch the hamstring muscles and also the back muscles, because you can literally feel that stretch on the entire spinal column. You bow forward, inhale, you open, exhale, pull the belly in, trying to create like an L with your body, or an reverse L or an R, whatever it is. Bow forward. So inhale as you bring the chest up, exhale, bow forward, feeling that nice juicy stretch on the entire hamstrings. Come up, exhale, bow forward. Breathing in, breathing out, fold in. Inhaling and exhaling. So 50 days into this challenge, I'm thinking we have 10 more days of premieres, and then the last 30 days I will definitely consider doing daily live streams, just for us to keep that momentum. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward. And then when you're ready, see whether you can gently release. Get a yoga mat. I actually have a very thin mat here. Drop your right knee down. Bend your left knee. We are going to do a kneeling lunge stretch for 60 seconds. Keeping the torso straight. You want to feel that nice stretch of the thighs. Feeling that kneeling lunge. You can lift your back knee slightly. Take it towards the back just to deepen that stretch and see what that feels like. Sometimes, less is more in practice, but sometimes you also want to challenge yourself, find your edge in yoga practice. Dare those limits, as the Yoga with Goga slogan will say. And maybe bring your hands to your hips and then keep sinking your hips, feeling that nice stretch, especially on the right quad And then you can feel that left thigh also giving you like some bit of stretch there and sensation. And remember to keep the knee above the ankle the entire time to avoid injury. In yoga, bones have to be on top of bones. So alignment is very important in practice. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe a few more seconds here to go. Sometimes 1 minute is so long in yoga practice. Especially when the posture is a bit stressful. But just take that sensation and then gently release by straightening that knee. The next thing we are going to do, you take the right leg now for 60 seconds so they can see the kneeling lunge on the right side. Keep the upper body straight as much as possible while you are doing this, and then you keep sinking the hips down even more, inhaling and exhaling, feeling that nice gentle stretch on the entire right thigh, left quad, feeling that bit of stretch, and you're staying with this sensation. About 30 more seconds to go. Keep sinking the hips even lower, just to be able to find that deep stretch in this particular posture. Inhale and exhale. Bringing in awareness into your breath as you do this. Exhaling out. A couple of more seconds left to go. Then when you're ready, gently release. Whew. The next thing you're going to do, come into sitting, Dandasana, the staff posture, and then you're going to start moving your hands forward, massaging your thighs, and then you come back up very slowly. So keep doing this for about 30 seconds. I love this because this motion of pressing the thighs down, it's always very nice just to be able to get that deep massaging of the thighs. Keep breathing in as you come up, and then as you exhale, you walk your hands down, massaging those thighs, pressing them on the ground, feeling that pressure between the ground and your lower extremities. And then you keep coming up, at least for about 60 seconds. Feeling that sensation. About 30 more seconds to go. Yeah, so you'll probably consider doing this live for the last 30 days of the challenge. So about 10 more days we'll do premieres, and then the last 30 days I will make it a daily challenge to speed it up, because I want to finish this by the end of the year. We take stock of where we are in this particular practice. Inhaling and exhaling. It's a lot. Sometimes when you do this, you feel that pressure. You want to keep pulling your belly in. Maybe one last time. And then gently release. Catch a breath here. The next posture, we maybe take a stretch, twist towards the right, twist towards the left, just to ease your back. And then bend your right knee. Let the right foot step on the left thigh. Keep pressing the right knee down. And then when you are ready, make sure that your sit bones are grounded very nicely, so that you can reach and grab the sides of your left foot. And then you want to keep your chest open, like that. Or you can even start bending your elbows down, feeling that nice stretch on the lower back. This posture is very good just to help with the lower back. And then so that you can kiss your knee if possible. Stay up, gazing towards the foot, just to prepare for us to deepen into the pose, inhaling and exhaling. And when you stay here for a while, you want to keep pushing your chest open, squeezing your belly in, and then when you're ready, so that you can bow forward, melt into the ground underneath you, feeling that pull of gravity here as you bow forward completely in surrender to the earth. And just stay here. Then when you're ready, you can either choose to release, or you can either keep staying down and now so that you can bring your elbows down towards the ground. This actually helps you now deepen the fold, like it's a complete fold. But you can always bring a micro bend to that knee if it's too much. Okay, don't tear your ligaments because you are trying to ensure the posture happens. Don't force the posture. And then gently release. Take a rest. Switch sides. So you straighten now your right leg. So you're going to bend the right knee, and then let the left foot step on the right thigh, and then flex your right foot, and then you want to keep the left knee down as much as possible. And then when you're ready, See whether you can reach and grab your right foot, the size of your right foot. Choose to either gaze forward, just feeling that elongation of the chest and the spine, opening the heart towards the front. And then either choose to gaze forward, come up, or see whether you can even deepen the posture and just melt into the ground underneath you. Feel that pull of gravity, pull of the earth, calling you down towards the ground. Melt as you find that deep stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. Whew. About 15 more seconds to go here, just to be able to feel that deep stretch. Kissing my knee here. Give your knee some love. And then when you're ready, see whether you can start slowly preparing to release the posture. Yeah, so day number 50 with 40 days left gives me an opportunity to nominate somebody. I really respect their consistency. The next posture you're going to do, come into downward facing dog, bend one knee at a time, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And then you now know it, it's too familiar. Bring your left leg outside your left wrist. Back foot is on toes, and then when you're ready, you can drop the right knee down, release the tops of the foot down. So some call it runner's lunge, we call it lizard pose or the dragon tail posture. And when you're ready, you can bring your forearms down. Others just choose to stay with your palms down. And then you can always lift the back knee, stretch it towards the back just to deepen the stretch. Lizard pose or Uttan Pristasana, very deep hip opener by the way. And then keep melting more towards the ground. If the ground is too far, you can always get blocks or a cushion just to support yourself. And now I'm ready to nominate the next content creator who I feel should participate in this day's challenge. They are free to pick a day of their choice and make it what they want it to be. They can make it long, they can make it short, they can make a premiere, they can do a live, whatever works for them. And then make sure they tag me so that I can share with my community your progress on the challenge. Gently release, take a rest, coming back to downward facing dog, just to be able to stretch. And my nominee, let's see, my nominee for day number 50 is none other than the Omaya girls. The Omaya girls is my friend. She's Kenyan but based in the UK. Let's switch sides. Bring in your right foot outside your right wrist. Drop your left knee down. And then you're ready, you can bring your forearms down. If it's steward, you can always press your palms down on the ground. Otherwise, stay with your elbows down. Yeah, so the Omaya girls is a mother, she's a daughter, she's a sister, she's a wife, she's a lot of things. She does so many things. One of the people really encouraged me to grow on these whitey streets, and she's also very great on fitness. She's currently doing a challenge on getting rid of the belly, a 90-day challenge as well. And she's my nominee for this particular day because I feel she can easily deliver this particular routine. It's easy breezy for her because she already has a consistent fitness practice. So Omaya, I wish you well and good luck in this challenge. Keep staying on lizard pose, the rest of us, as Omaya figures out her mat, her space and her camera. And then when you're ready, so that you can gently release, coming back downward facing dog. Woo! Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good. The next thing, come into sitting so that you can lie on your back. This is probably our second last or third last posture. I'll figure it out. Hug your left knee towards your chest, and then so that you can grab behind the left knee and stretch that left leg forward towards the sky or the ceiling above you. And then keep pushing that knee towards your face, bending your elbows slightly, feeling that nice stretch. Woo! Standard spine hamstring stretch. It's a very deep stretch, by the way. You almost feel like you're doing a split, like right about now, but you're lying on your back. It's it follows the same alignment as the standing splits, which we did some time back, as you can check up there. Then keep pulling that knee more towards your face, feeling that nice deep stretch of the hips, hamstrings. Maybe Maybe so that you can pull that knee even towards your face. Don't lift your head off the ground, just stay with that stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. You can press your right hand on your right thigh so that it doesn't come up, especially if it's giving you ideas of coming up, as you feel that juicy stretch on the entire left hamstring. Okay, 1 minute should be about over right about now. Gently release and switch sides. You can even hug it, shake it out. Hug your right knee towards your chest so that we can switch sides. Give it a hug and then grab behind that right leg and then stretch it towards the sky. Just be able to feel that nice deep stretch. Keep pulling that knee now towards your face as you feel that stretch. On the opposite side, counter position. Press the left thigh down on the ground, intentionally making sure it doesn't lift. And then feeling that juicy stretch on your entire right hamstring. Keep your back relaxed on the ground and just work on bringing the knee in towards your face. Very good postures just to be able to stretch the hamstrings, to work the legs. One thing for sure, even if we don't have the split on day number 50, our legs are thanking us for the practice. It's not been easy, but here we are. So they can kiss my knee, maybe take it down, or you can just blow it a kiss. Sometimes if your head can't reach the knee, why should you suffer? Why should you suffer, guys? Stay with the practice. Sometimes the practice has to be what it is for you. Practice is different for everybody, everybody and everybody, Stay here with that sensation. Push it a little bit more. And then when you're ready, gently release. Get a mat or a cushion or something. The last posture you're going to do is a supported split. So take your left leg forward, like the way you normally do half split. And then I'm going to use another mat here just to support my thigh. Then start stretching the leg forward and then walk the back, slide the back foot towards the back, feeling that nice stretch as you melt the right thigh on the yoga mat or the cushion that is supporting you. I can just redo this again so that you guys have an idea of what's going on. So you see, you slide the right leg and then the left leg is fully stretched, coming into supported split. The split is happening just a short distance, I think probably 15 centimeters away from the ground. Stay with this sensation and then stay here for a minute. Kiss your knee if possible, but the idea is to use even the blocks. You can get blocks on the sides to support your upper body, because you want this upper body to be the weight that pushes the hips down towards the ground. And then stay here, inhaling and exhaling. You're blowing it this 1 minute like bosses. Inhale and exhale. To give you a bit of a view here on how that's going. And then gently so that you can release the posture. Let's pull that leg in. Let's switch to the right side. Supported splits on the right side. So you now take your right leg towards the front, coming into half split. This is half split, by the way. And then now so that you can crawl the back foot, the left leg towards the back, right leg forward. My right is really impressive. It's actually pressing me right about now. And then stay here, pressing your hands on the block or on the ground, feeling that stretch. Very good posture to stretch the hamstrings, the groin, and it's also stretching your mind right about now, because staying in that sensation, that burning feeling on your thighs, that is where the practice, that is where yoga happens. Keep your upper body straight, sinking that hips down more towards the ground. And then gently so that you can really turn maybe towards one side. Try to turn towards the left. I don't know what I was trying to do here, by the way. I think I was just trying to look for the camera for help. Almost done. A few more seconds. Then gently see whether you can try kiss your knee if possible. And if it can't happen, you can just blow it a kiss. Then gently get out of the posture, release, Whew. Okay guys, bye.